Good day. I think I'm gonna make that my thing. I just can't start a video or a stream normally. It's gotta be something different every time too. Just settling in here, making sure we're live. Making sure we got excellent connection. Gonna make sure I have a little window up in the corner here. Music a little bit. I'm collecting eggs right now. We're almost done with this. I started like 20 minutes ago, so I figured I'd just finish collecting eggs. But tried something a little different. I'm breeding with the Froakie instead of the Greninja. I've found it might be, I don't know how that could even work, but there might be an issue. Shiny odds wise of getting one when breeding with the Greninja. That's not a fact though, that's just my personal anecdote. But hey, welcome, I'm streaming. I haven't done this in a little bit. I'm a little tired today, but I'm here and that's more what I'm going for, is just showing up, being there and making sure I go live when I want to. This egg count is not accurate at all. I don't know what we're at. I'm at a lot though, so I'm probably just gonna spam it a little bit. The number's not exact. I'm estimating at this point, but it is what it is. Oh wait, I'm counting as a view. That's not what we want. I don't want my numbers to be skewed by myself. Hi, Froakie. Where's the ball? Throw ball. Yeah. Froakie runs around with this little hop, and it is the cutest thing. Yo, he just threw it at me, bro. Ah, it's so cute. So don't expect a video today. This is today's video. Expect a lot of streams next week. I've got off in the mornings, which is not always the case. So either I'll be streaming in the mornings because I have off, or I'll have more energy towards the end of the day to do some streams at the end of the day. We might be looking at my first collaborative stream next week, finally, after all this talk. But I'm just happy it's happening. Today is day... Today is day 95 of consistent content. Whether that be a stream or a video. I don't count shorts. I also don't think I've taken any day where I've just uploaded a short. If I've done a short, it's been on a day I also uploaded a video. But yeah, very exciting stuff. I'm excited to be streaming. I've got the afternoon to myself, so I'm here to enjoy. I'm gonna turn up my music a little bit. Tell me if it gets too loud. I'm gonna split monitor this analytics. Rebecca, hello, welcome. I'm collecting my eggs right now. Almost done with it. I've got like another 5 or so minutes before this. Oh, I'm macroing. Before the sandwich I'm eating. Not the sandwich I'm eating, but the sandwich I ate runs out and I stop getting eggs. And then I'll start hatching and see if we get the shiny Froakie, which I really want. I want the dark Greninja. It's such a cool color. Yeah, just vibing today. I'm feeling it. The sun is out. I'm gonna be playing some basketball later. Things I love to do. But absolutely no complaints out of me today. Unless, well, the Froakie hunting might get boring, but not boring, but you want to see a shiny. And I haven't had much luck with this particular hunt, but hopefully that changes today. That would be awesome. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream tomorrow yet or not, but there's a strong likelihood, so keep an eye out for it. If not, just throughout the week. Ooh. This song is from Chrono Trigger. I need like a currently playing on Spotify thing in my layout. I could reduce the chat size a little bit because my chat doesn't get that long anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I have no idea. I think, yeah, this is the Consoles. They're a jazz / soul video game music group. They put out some gorgeous stuff. If you listen to video game tunes as much as I do, you will love to hear some of what they're cooking. What do we got? I can't check. That's the most annoying thing. You can't check in the picnic how much time you've got. Yeah, we're still getting eggs. But I don't need... I already had eggs from a previous... Oh, I'm bringing Maridon out. I meant to do this. How much time? It's one of these buttons. Oh. Oh. No, go back. 7 minutes. We're good. Let's start hatching. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We got stuff. Get Talonflame in here. Froakie, thank you for your service. I'm gonna make sure that just verify these are from different. Yeah, that's a USA Froakie, and that is a European Ditto. Yeah, we got eggs. We got eggs for days. I changed how I did my camera layout for this. It's more of a square now versus I used to let it be widescreen, which would take up more space from the screen, but also just like show way too much background because I don't have like an aesthetic background. I don't have a set I record in or anything. This is just my room. So behind me is my bed. I got Gengar. You know what? Maybe I can hold on. Let me get up. Maybe I can put Gengar on the table. While I'm That's so good. Whenever I record, I'll just put him on the table. I normally keep him on my bed. He's a nice like centerpiece because I'm a nerd. Look at that though, that's awesome. It's like so creepy. But yet like so good. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh. I will keep updated with my egg count. But for those of you who missed what I was talking about earlier, the egg count is definitely not accurate because I started this hunt not on stream. So I wasn't really counting because I wasn't streaming. And that means I don't really have an accurate count. So it's kind of just an estimate, but I will, each time I hatch, I will update it. Oh yeah, we're gonna hatch like crazy fast because I have the sandwich on. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I need the time to go by. I don't want to be collecting eggs the whole stream. Although maybe tonight then I'll collect more eggs for whatever it is I decide to hunt. assuming that I get a shiny for. I should not assume that I'm gonna get it this time. I really shouldn't. That's a dangerous, dangerous path. Oh. My brother was texting me about the basketball we are going to be playing today. Exciting day. I think tomorrow I might do some shopping. I just got a nice paycheck from a extra project I've been working on. So not my primary job, but that'll be cool. So like do some shopping. There's only one retro game store in the town I'm in, and we didn't have it until half a year ago. But if you go like 20 to 30 minutes from where I'm at, there's a good amount of like retro game stores, and I just love going through retro game stores. I most of the time I don't buy much. If there's like a good deal on a GameCube controller, I might pick it up or something like that. But I have most of the games I want, at least right now with my budget. Like, because there are crazy expensive games that I would love to own, but like just not ever plausible. But I own almost one of each generation. I don't own the original Game Boy games for Pokemon. That's because I don't really care. They were bad. Like, yeah, they were pivotal. You know, they started the series, blah, blah, blah. But I'm never going to want to go through and play through them. It would be painful. And if I did do it, I would just do it on YouTube. You know? I wouldn't play it on a Game Boy Color. I do have a Game Boy Color, though. Which was not a thing, like, that's dating myself, but I don't actually, like, that wasn't the generation I grew up with. I'd be careful running through. I also got to keep my eye open. I found a good amount of shinies while hatching eggs for shinies. Doom, 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 doom. Ooh. But yeah, I think streaming is really going to be the way I want to take my channel as soon as I have all the time I want for it. But doing the videos when I can't find the time to stream has been huge, just in the growth. Little channel reflection just going on in my brain as we stream here. But I enjoy the live content a little more, interacting with people, just playing a game. Because, I mean, anyone who knows me really well knows that what I'm doing in videos is actually how I act most of the time. Like, obviously, I try to keep that level high, that energy level high, but I'm a high energy person in general. But it is nice when you stream to not, you know, be... I don't think the music is coming through very well. How's everyone hearing the music? If at all. Let me know. I just changed the volume level. You know what? Why don't I just... How about I pop in my own stream for a second? Oh wait, it got suggested in my For You. Hello. I'll click through to myself. Oh yeah. There we go. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate it. I didn't see that until I was already listening to my own audio, but cool. I had a stream and it'll haunt me forever. The audio levels were, oh no, what it wasn't even the audio levels. My microphone was muted. And I don't think it was on this channel. I think it was like a channel that I did when I was a lot younger. There was a stream, I was streaming, I think I was playing Counter-Strike, and it was my mic was muted for like the first like 40 minutes of the stream, and then I finally got like a viewer who came in and said, yeah, we can't hear you. And I was like, I just had to click a button on my mic, and it was like, it was just like a oversight. So ever since then, also I just hatched like a bunch of eggs without updating that. Dang it. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at updating with eggs. We streamed earlier this week too. The Pokemon Presents. Just disappointing stuff all around. Those of you who are fellow fans of the Pokemon world, there just was not. Oh, what is this lighting glitch? Get me out of here. I didn't see the green on that hop-up, and I was like, that pink, is that a Lechonk? Like a shiny? Boom. Now I'm like paranoid that I'm running right past shinies and stuff. No. The Presents was really bad. If any of you made it to my live stream, I was actually recording that live stream because I planned on making a reaction video after the fact. There was nothing to react to. I didn't. Yeah. No kidding. I hope they never put... I wonder what happened there. Like, I don't know if we'll ever get the full story. But how did that whole project get green? Yeah, like, Gen 4 being my favorite generation, it was seriously... I had nostalgia for it, and I reflected that in my ranking video. But objectively, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is worse. And I feel like the remakes have always made games better. That's the kind of the point of revisiting it. You're not, besides just updating the art style to a more modern look, but like, dang. Oh. But yeah, I'm glad. I really hope they don't touch Pokemon again. But at the same time, I can't say that Game Freak is doing a great job right now either. There's a lot of stuff. And this was the first Pokemon game that I really enjoyed, but actually just had performance issues. Like, it doesn't run. Like, we just had like that weird lighting glitch over there. Like, it doesn't run well on Switch, and I have a newer Switch. Like, I have the Zelda OLED. So this is just about the newest Switch you can have. So, I hope they don't touch the series. I don't want Game Freak to touch the series either. If you gave Pokemon to Square Enix and said, cook an RPG, I think we'd be talking a different story. It's so bizarre, too. It is like the biggest franchise in the world as far as the highest grossing merchandise, games, sales, all of it. And they can't figure it out. Oops. Let's go this row. But on the positive side, I did actually really enjoy Scarlet and Violet. The gameplay was really fun. I grinded through it in like 2 days with my friends because you could do that. That, like, all the gameplay aspect, Game Freak is starting to take these things in the right direction. Like this open world, all this stuff. It's not perfect. They got to figure it out yet, but there is something positive to say about it all. Except that Presents. I also just don't care about the DLC. Oh, I saw it and I did not react. Sorry, Small Live. I didn't mean to run India. Cute little Small Live. But I really just don't care for the DLC. Like, it's cool that there will be new or like returning Pokemon, but I'm still a National Dex guy because I am a collector, 100%. Like, I just want to complete the Pokedexes and get the National Dex. Like, that is cool to me. So when they took out National Dexes, it was like, okay, well, this sucks. But at least Pokemon Home has, you know, the ability to kind of link everything. If they didn't have that, it'd be even worse. No Siri, stop. Crystal Shards, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are just vibing. I'm hatching some Froakies. I haven't had the best of luck. Wattrel has a cool shiny and is a very cool Pokemon. Electric types are my favorite type. Next to water, I'm indecisive. But I actually got a shiny Kilowattrel during a stream. Like, it was just a wild one. Or maybe it was a shiny sandwich. I think I used a sandwich for it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need it. I need the luck. What do we got? 2 more eggs before? I have so far not been... Oh! Hey. I accidentally hit the wrong button on my layout. I was trying to increase the egg count. I have a stream deck. I got it for Christmas. It was actually a really thoughtful gift. Because my parents got me it. But they didn't really know what to get me. I didn't ask for it either. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop hitting it. Stop picking up my stream deck. There we go. But they actually didn't know what to get me, and I didn't really have much I wanted. Like, I was kind of just happy with what I had, and they got me that. I was like, you know, that was like actually just a really thoughtful, practical gift. I don't even know how they knew it existed. They're like not very like in touch with that kind of thing. But I'll take it. I'm using it. Apparently a little too much, but it's super nice for not streaming though. Too. Like, I have a bunch of shortcuts that I just use in my day-to-day like life that I bind to that, and just I press it also just feels cool to press a physical button and watch something happen. There's definitely a just a little bit of dopamine there. Oh, I am not doing that. Go back. Ooh. I need to, maybe after this stream, I'll set up a Spotify, like, now playing thing in my layout. Give some credit to these people. Because everything in here is DMCA free that I'm playing, so I don't get copyright. But also, like, just because of that, it doesn't mean they don't deserve the flowers. This is again the consoles. Dire Ducks. Dire Docks. I'm good with words. It's impossible to not just like relax listening to this. Like, how can you listen to this and be like, I'm so, well, I mean, there could be external factors in your life going on, I suppose, but shh. What do you plan on using for the DLC? You know, that's a great question. I haven't given that any thought. Truthfully, like, if I'm being honest, I haven't thought about that. Although I probably will stream the DLC. That's a good idea. Because I'm definitely not going to play it on my own. I've got too many games in backlog that would make before I would come back to this game unless I'm like streaming or something. But maybe, you know, if I'm going to stream it, maybe I'll do like a fun challenge or something stupid. Get the YouTube thumbnails in full effect. Can I beat Scarlett and the Blueberry Academy with just a... Get that thumbnail face. I hate it. I've always been anti the thumbnail face as far as like in principle. But it works. And now I've experienced it working firsthand. And it's like, well, you can't... The science is right there, you know? Oh, that's a good visual glitch. Nice job, Proki. She's one of my favorite Pokemon in general. I got her shiny. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool shiny, too. Also a cool favorite Pokemon. That's all W's all around. So my favorite Pokemon, at least as of right now, is Rotom. I have a shiny in Pokemon Home. I don't bother transferring him. He's level 1 still. I got him and then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I can't like touch him. Iron Miller, welcome! But I have a shiny sitting in Pokemon Home that I just never touch. Yo, I love Cherubi. I might steal that. I might steal that idea. I have a very, I don't know what it is, but I have a very irrational love for grass types. Just in general. Pokemon Unity would... Oh. I wish Pokemon Unite was on PC. Because obviously I have a Switch. I'm a Nintendo nut, but it's so hard for me to play a MOBA not on a PC. And I know it'll never happen. What's that? Hello, friend. Boom, 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 boom. Where's my quick ball? Who let the consoles cook so much? I know. And the... Oh. I don't know if anyone has seen the shiny sprite that got leaked, or I don't know if it was a leak or if it was a Pokemon Go thing, but they started showing off like what the sprite will look like at some point for a shiny Gimme Goal, and it's garbage. It's like it doesn't change like anything. It's terrible. It also could... Part of that too is like, if you ever go back and look at like the old... What was that? I'm like so angst that I'm just gonna run by a shiny. What are you? Is that the lighting? Chase me. Chase me. I think he's more orange, yeah. But some of the shinies like are way better as sprites, but then they kind of lose a little personality when they get 3D modeled. And obviously Gimme Goal never had a sprite in the first place. But you know, there's something to be said about the shiny 3D models kind of stinking. I also just love the old sprite arts in general. Oh my gosh. You just spawned, Stantler. You have no business getting in my way. I'm trying to hatch eggs here. Actually, Stantler, you're fine. That's my fault. That's my bad. Yo. One of these guys does not belong here. Oh! I forgot go-goats will just like charge you. Boom, 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 boom. Give me the Froakie. Today's flavor is wild strawberry. For those of you who follow that bit, I get these caffeine waters. Or caffeine like flavored water packets. And hey Zach, what's good? Good timing. I always bring up the flavor that I'm having in my stream, or well, stream and or videos, and today is wild strawberry. So good. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. We hatch him, Froakie. Poke MMO just came out. For those of you who know that that is, just came out with Johto. Which is kind of huge. I might be making some videos on that and or streams with my buddy Poltrock Plays. He was interested in doing something, so no promises, but he was interested in doing a little Poke MMO. If you don't know what that is, it's like basically you got one of every starter. Sorry. For them to be sent to Scarlett. I gotta get this emoji button out of my way so I can read my chat better. I get one. Nice. Very nice. The classic. I used to do that on the DS when you could, well, you can still transfer between DSs, but I had like a starter. Now they all just sit in Pokemon Home. That's where I'm trying to build my living national decks. Okay, I'm actually also gonna release this gimme goal because the only reason I picked him up was the fact that catching them will give you the coins. And I didn't want to defeat him. Fave is the Poplio line. Mine is definitely Turtwig, but Turtwig is also one of my favorite Pokemon, period. So I don't like to count him. So besides Turtwig, I would say maybe either Cyndaquil. Bulbasaur's up there, but Squirtle's up there too. But that's like so. Those two are definitely up there. Cyndaquil's up there. Oh, it's EM. It's such a tough question. Grookey for a little spice. I love Grookey, and my love for Grookey only grew because, not because of the games actually. I've never used Grookey as a starter, but my girlfriend played through Sword and Shield. Well, she never finished it, but I was trying to get her into Pokemon because she wasn't previously, and she picked Grookey, and now it's like her favorite Pokemon. Besides Snorlax, but it is one of her favorites. So I think of her when I see Grookey. So that's another favorite of mine. Also, like monkey-based Pokemon are just awesome because monkeys are awesome. Like, and like Chimchar is awesome. Grookey's awesome. I don't know if there's another starter that is a monkey. Primeape. Not a starter, but obviously like ape-based Pokemon. Just awesome. I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna hatch an egg there when I landed. Yes. Chimchar is awesome. The Gen 4 starters have to be like the best lineup of starters as like a trio. Besides, maybe you could argue Gen 1, but like Gen 4 and Gen 1 don't really get topped. I don't think. The hatching, like, you like the burbs. I love a good burb Pokemon. Does Piplup fall into that for you? Gen 3 and Gen 7. Gen 3? I feel like Gen 7 is a hotter take. Gen 5 starters. We got a lot of love for some different mons in the chat. I love this. I like that. Samurott? Samurott, Snivy. Or well, you know what I'm going for. Pip is the burb. Let's see. Do I get a shiny Kilowatt before you, or Watcho before you? No. Oh! Maybe I gotta stream on Saturday mornings more often. This is a nice turnout. Set this time aside in my schedule. Do. I think Gen 7 is criminally underrated as an entire game. Sun and Moon in general were really fun, and I think it's kind of the fault of Ultra Sun and Moon because they released those, didn't really change much besides a couple things, and it was like, Some underrated games right there. Alola in general, best gen. They're like I'm saying, it's underrated. I respect that take. I think it's got the bias of it was a little too recent for people to be super nostalgic about it, and it's not new enough to where it's like the hot new thing to talk about. So I think over time, as more people who grew up, that's got to be weird. People who played Sun and Moon as their first Pokemon games. Man, that's making me feel old. But I mean, I'm only getting older. All of us technically are, as we sit here. My fave region has to be Gen 4. I can't. I've played through Diamond and Pearl an unholy amount of times growing up. The amount of times I would get through it and then restart and just play the same thing over again, but with a different team. Very high. Gen 2 is another favorite region of mine, but that's only because of Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like, besides those, like, the actual Gen 2 games, I don't really care for. I started with 1. Now, the real question is, did you start with 1 as like the OGs, or did you start with like Fire Red and Leaf Green? Because I played those growing up. Granted, I figured out I had bootlegs growing up. All of my Game Boy Pokemon games were bootlegs growing up. that was a fun fact to learn. And I learned it the hard way too. I went on Reddit and I was like, I'm 99% sure that these are fake, but I went on like the game verifying subreddit. And I was like, I'm like really sure these are fake, but can people verify and like kind of point out what I should be looking for? And they were the fakes were so bad, people were clowning on me. Oh gee, I respect it. I respect it. A lot of people who played that first one didn't end up, like I know my older brother, he played like the first 151, you know, and that's all he really knows of Pokemon. A lot of people stopped there. So you have gained my respect. Gen 7, Let's Go. Let's Go is really good for getting people into Pokemon. Also, I added like 6 because I missed some hatches. Like, Let's Go, I feel like got kind of pooped on by the community a little bit. But it was really good just for, it wasn't meant to be difficult. That wasn't the point. Granted, a lot of the Pokemon games haven't really had difficulty at the forefront. But you ever play a difficult Pokemon game? Sometimes it feels like so bad. This guy considered it really cool. Now I kind of despise it. Yeah, once you understand Pokemon more, it's kind of hard to sit through. I wouldn't play it alone. When I played through it, I played with my girlfriend, and she was very inexperienced. That was actually her first Pokemon game that she played through, and it was really nice because it's got that like 2-player double battle feature. So we played it together, and that was like a fun experience for us. That's the kind of context I would recommend Let's Go to people in. Yes. That's actually extremely valid. I didn't even consider that. Jesse. James. Do I have eggs? Okay, yeah, I was like, I thought I put eggs in. I was hopping around too much. I should go hatch these in the underground. That'd be fire. That music is so good down there. Have I shiny hunted Slowpoke? I have not. If I remember right, his shiny is like very like it's just a different shade of pink. Like a very similar shade. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds like a nightmare. The admins too. Yeah, Let's Go did a really good job. I didn't tell. Yeah, I don't envy that at all. I'll pull up real quick. Oh, no, we're not pulling that. I don't want a picnic. I was just gonna pull up my shiny box. At least for this game. This is kind of what we're rocking with. Take a quick look. And then I've got a couple in this box. This was the free Arcanine event, so that I didn't hunt this. I hunted this one. Starly I found on accident. A bunch of these were hunted during streams though. Mostly with sandwiches. That's really the way to go. I just don't do enough Terra raids to get Herba Mystica. You know, I don't do enough. I don't do enough raids. And then even when you do raids, sometimes you don't get it, and it's like raids are so painful to go through. I'm not a fan of how bad they are. I love the concept, but they're so laggy. It's hard to sit through it and be like, yeah, let me do that again and again and again. Shiny HLEEP is so cool. I gotta evolve it though. That's one thing. I have a couple of those in there that I like hunted and meant to evolve, and the shiny HLEEP is definitely one of them because the shiny Ampharos is so good. One of these days it'll be shiny, right? It's not like that. To be fair, I can't look at the number because that's like not even accurate. I've probably done more than that number, but these are not shiny. These are just solid, as you can see by the fact that I named the box solid. Although we're out of the territory of the eggs that I gathered by breeding with the Greninja. And we're now... Do I have shiny Psyduck? Yes. Hold on, let me go pull them up. I'll grab my eggs quick. I caught him in a friend ball. Cause he's my friend. Where is he? It's so good. He's holding an Everstone. I don't ever want him to evolve. That's my dude right there. No evolution for that Psyduck because shiny Golduck is not nearly as cool. Oh, we hooping today. We just got confirmation from the group chat. I am hooping today. Let's go. I was really obsessed with playing this game when it initially came out. And I'm hoping I can get back some of that fire by doing some more streams and stuff. I need to see a couple more shinies. Shiny Golduck just ruins it. You know? It's one of those, like, shiny Gibble. Shiny Gibble is really cool. But shiny Garchomp sucks. It's like, how can you ruin it with, or like shiny Ghastly and Haunter's okay, but shiny Ghastly's really cool with like the blue tongue and everything. And then Gengar, you can't even see it. It's huh. Guys, I think I'm in a little bit of a situation. Ah! Scram! I don't want any of you. Run. Come on. Oh! Nice. Two more. Why did those eggs hatch in that order? That's really strange. Normally it's like... What the heck? I've never seen that before. I've never seen them hatch out of order. Of party, because they're all the same. I've taken equal amounts of steps with all of them. I think. I just gathered these eggs. I couldn't have walked with them. Watching these shit. Yeah. The shiny hunting on shiny hunting. I agree with that actually. If I'm not streaming, but I'm also shiny hunting, I'll also probably pull up a stream of someone shiny hunting. It's like a community thing, you know? And then eventually I'll get a shiny Froakie. How many eggs am I at? Oh, I accidentally started my macro. Oh. Okay, hold on. Woo! How often do I stream? So that's the funny part. I haven't streamed in a while. I streamed earlier this week, but I haven't consistently streamed like on a schedule or even just like at a good amount of times a week in a while. But I am now at 95 days of consecutive uploads and or streams. So I've kind of now just gotten back into the rhythm of getting content out. So now I'm hoping now that I'm like really in a rhythm of having content every day, I can bring streams back and start streaming it whatever times I can fit it in. And this is part of that. Admittedly, I was kind of tired after I worked this morning. And I was kind of tired, but I purposely scheduled a stream publicly. Like I pre-scheduled it, so that way I was like, you know, I gotta show up. I already told, even if one person shows up, I already told that my entire YouTube audience that I'm gonna be streaming at this time. So I'll be streaming more, is basically how I'll put it. I don't have a consistent schedule yet because my life is busy, but I will definitely be streaming a lot more frequently. So that's all I can really give. I'll try to pre-schedule them too when I know I'm going to stream in the day, is kind of how I am going to approach it. My favorite Gen 9 Pokemon? You know, this is going to be dumb. I think it's Flamigo. I caught a Flamigo it was like my second Pokemon or something, and ever since that point, like, he was in my whole party, and I think it's just a hilarious Pokemon. You know, I don't know if I do. Let me search my box quick. Oh, I needed eggs anyway. Well, we're going for Y. Young Goose is the only Pokemon with a Y. I do in this box. Oh yeah, I have them sorted by Pokedex order. Oh, what's behind me? Okay, it's just a Meryl. Let's get some more eggs in here. Bye, Froakie. I'm so excited to get this because I caught the Greninja in a luxury ball, and that's going to be such a cool look with the dark Greninja. Like, so cool. I just hope I can actually get it. I guess should be my first priority. Hey! Gimme gold! Dum 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 dum. What? Alright. I hate this. Ghastlies always look shiny in this game, and it drives me nuts. Yo, Pyroar. That's just kind of sick. The lion in the cave. Crunch has a TM? I wouldn't have thought. I just wouldn't have. Regional 4. Ooh, it might be Raichu. Alolan Raichu, and how it like surfs on its tail. So cool. I think that has to be one of my favorite ones. Plus it's an electric type, so I'm instantly biased because I cannot control my love for electric types. Just trying to pull up. You are just a regular Fogy. I love Alolan. Oh, I forgot about those too. Ice type Vulpix is also definitely the coolest thing. Like, that's up there. The Alolan forms were really good. They kept doing the form thing, and some of them started to miss, and it was just like, you don't have to keep doing it. But I'm never, it's cool. I'm never gonna say no to more Pokemon, even if it means forms and stuff. I've missed a bunch of eggs. I'm so bad at this. I'm also not prioritizing the number as much because it's not like, as I've said a couple of times now, but it's not entirely accurate. It's more of a guesstimate. But I'm trying, I swear. Dum 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 dum. The lighting is so bad, it's hard to tell if it's shiny or not. But how do I phrase this? It's hard to tell whether or not here we go. It's hard to tell whether or not you think it's shiny, and then it's like super obvious once you actually get a shiny, like how different it would be. But when it's like this, and it's like, like it's not a shiny, but like the lighting is just weird. But if I got a shiny right there, I'd be able to tell right away. Like the light, it wouldn't matter. But it's just like a brain thing, I think, in the back of my head. Surfetched is also super awesome. Alolan Meowth as well. Like the Alolan ones were just good. Not that Surfetched was Alolan, but or was no. I'm so rusty. My Pokemon facts. Dum dum. Voltorb, shiny Voltorb is awesome. I can't wait for the DLC so I can transfer it. What does shiny Alolan Ninetales look like? Hold on. Google is my friend. Ninetales. Bad shiny? That's such a missed opportunity. Hold on. Let me... Ninetales. I'm trying to look on Google. Here we are. Dang it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Wow. That is a bad shiny. It's just like a purple tint. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not actually that good. Shiny, regular Ninetales shiny is awesome though. That's a really cool shiny. Ooh, little piano in here. Shiny Metagross. Ooh, Metagross is so good. What is my Lotix shiny? Isn't it like a green or something? Like it's also good. Daddy. Now here's the real question. Who did everyone pick as your starter in this game? Scarlet and Violet. Because I picked Quaxley. I also didn't let myself see spoilers of what the starters looked like or like what they were like. Had I seen it, I don't know that I would have picked differently. Although Quaxley definitely wasn't what I initially thought he was going to be. I wasn't disappointed. Wait, Coco named him Toast. Aw. That's cute. I grabbed this. I'm almost out of my strawberry. Sprig, valid. That little cat is cute. Axu scales. I did there. Axu. What happened to Axu that his scales were on the ground? So we all, the three of us here, or at least people chatting anyway, picked each a different starter. It's kind of cool. Da-dee da-doo. Da-da. I'm playing some lit. Oh, that's a good game to replay. It's very good. Very fun. When I played through it initially and then I like played it through on my channel, like that was just it reminded me how good that game was. One more egg. Oh! Do 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 do. Yeah, I feel that there's only so much you can do in that game. It doesn't really lend itself. I caught Arceus, and then that's when I was like, okay, I've done my due diligence on this game. I should try not to whistle. Bad habit. A lot of people don't like whistling. And also, it does not come through. I mean, more so, I don't tend to whistle recording, but in person, I will, like, if I think I'm alone, I'll start whistling. Then like someone's like someone comes in the room or something. I'm like, oh, almost have all. Dang, that's cool. That's cool though. Not living next. Okay. Still though, that's cool stuff. I'm gonna rearrange these just because they're more optimal to grab that way. Got about a box left before we have to gather some more eggs. Each rock. You can definitely expect a stream tomorrow, I think, just with how well today went already. You know, I'm happy even if tomorrow doesn't go nearly as well. I'm very content with how this went and just want to definitely motivated to keep it going for sure. So expect that tomorrow. I gotta record some videos too though, because I don't know what my week looks like, but I always have weekends off, so. Shiny alpha set. Oh, I forgot about alphas. It's a shame that there's no way for those to really translate into other games. Besides, like, the size is probably bigger. Like, the listed size, it probably doesn't show any different in game. This remix goes crazy. Makes me want to play some Mario, which is not good. Not good for this because I'm trying to stick to some type of theme, and I mean Nintendo would be a theme, but my current kind of content strategy is more focusing Pokemon and then Pokemon and like whatever's new with Nintendo. But I'll leave the revisiting old Nintendo games until I'm a bit bigger and I can just kind of do what I really, really want more often than not. Not that I actually do want to be shiny hunting, but my current strategy is like Pokemon focused. But then you hear this remix, and I'm like, oh, I want to run around and Alpha Lopunny. Oh. Hunting it? That sounds hard. That sounds difficult. Oh! This is getting me hyped. Respect. That's all that matters in the end. Like my shiny Scorbunny. If you haven't seen that clip, find it somewhere in my channel. I uploaded the reaction, but it took me 964 eggs, and I quite literally, like, I didn't have like a panic attack, but I flipped out. Another shinyless day. How do I... Hey! I should have titled this like, get hype. We're listening to some smooth jazz. Oh wait, that's like a meme, isn't it? I'm showing my age. Oh, isn't that like one of those like memes? What do you call them? Was that just a regular bag-on? A bag-on or a bag-on? Bag. Bag-on. My Midwest is showing. Dum 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 dum. Wow. Koufant is also an awesome Pokemon, by the way. I freaking love Koufant. My millennial slang from my lexicon. Yeah, I thought I was doing pretty good, but there was one point, I think it was like early this year or late last year, where a group of people who are my friends, but I think they're like 2 years younger is the gap. They were talking about an app that I had never heard of, and that was the first time when I was like, oh, I am this is how it happens. This is the slow descent. I keep seeing dead music cringing real bad. Yeah, I've been there. It's just for old people, you know. That's what we are. You know what else gets old? Not seeing shiny Froakies. Click. What's your favorite Gen 4 Mon non-starter? Luxray. The Shinx line, I think. I think goes to the Shinx line. Is definitely the Victor there. I think that was my last egg, yeah. Frostlass, that's a goated answer as well. Respect. Da-dee-doo. I streamed Tears of the Kingdom the other day. Or, well, by that I mean like a month ago. That one went well too. It turns out I think if I just stream, my streams do like better than average for someone who doesn't stream a lot. That's actually why Luxray is my favorite in that line, because it's like I have this wholesome little story with my little brother, because Diamond and Pearl were our first Pokemon games, so there's my nostalgia. Granted, I will also say, like, for our age, we were kind of late to it. We were, you know, like, most people my age started with like Ruby. If they're like lifelong Pokemon fans. But anyway, we didn't know what shinies were because we were like 7, 8 years old maybe. And my DS had a crashing issue. It was a very sensitive DS. But my brother bumped into me and crashed my DS. And I didn't save. I was like, all right, it's fine. You just got to catch me up to where I was, right? That's probably not how it went down, but that's the conclusion we came to. So he's doing that, and he caught me a Shinx. But the Shinx was yellow, and we didn't know why. And that's how we discovered what shinies were, and also, like, that we had one. So that's a really cool memory for me, just seeing shiny Shinx in general. Say that 10 times fast. Shiny Shinx, shiny Shinx. Garchomp, respect. Very respectable opinion. It'd also be respectable if this Froakie would be shiny. I just want a shiny. I just want it to be a slightly lighter shade of blue. Hold on, is my microphone gonna get that? Wait, is it? No, I'm tweaking. Oh. Maybe not. I might have missed it. Saturdays at noon. My city does a like siren test. So it's every Saturday at noon at my time. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna see if it catches in the mic. If I'm talking, it might catch in the mic. But I thought it was gonna come into the mic. I was like, it's Saturday at noon. I always say that. It's like, it's not actually funny. Just on Ultra Moon one. Look at the anime. I haven't seen a lot of the new anime. Although, like, I see the fact that they're pumping out, like, crazy good production on, like, some of those fights and stuff. And it's like, you know, maybe one day I'll sit down and just, like... It's a lot of watching to do, though. Da-da. Oh, there's that sound. Do 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 daddy do. Give me the shiny Froakie. Maybe if I just start doing thumbnail faces. That's what I call them. Daddy. Not gonna spoil? Got you. Appreciate it. Because it's definitely on my list of things I want to like catch up on and be in the know on. Dang, the sirens are going for a long time today. I think they're finally turning off now. Can you imagine there's like actually a tornado and I'm supposed to be like I'm supposed to be like evacuating. I'm like, aha, it's Saturday. I've always wondered what would happen if there was like a tornado on a Saturday at noon, and like how many people would just write it off because it's what happens every week. Like, they're just tested and there's no tornado. Da da dee doo. But da da da. So I have not. I've heard of that group, but I have not like actually looked into that group. Most of my playlists regarding either Japanese or K-pop music is entirely anime openings, and I've only watched 2, being Naruto and JoJo. So it's just Naruto and JoJo openings. And Cupid, because it blew up on TikTok. That is the extent of my like knowledge on any of that. Hold on, no, go back. I thought wait. Okay, what just popped up there? It's just Oishinoko anime. I have not heard of it. I need to watch more. Want me to put on? No, do not do that. Dakota, no. Beep bo bo. Da da dee da do. Ether Sim. That's my roommate. Erased. I say like I'm gonna say like I either haven't heard of that to like most of everything. Wiglet is such a terrible Pokemon. But that's just because I'm not like actually that experienced in any of that stuff. I have friends who are, and we actually started a thing where we all get together and just watch stuff together. So that's kind of how I'm learning about new animes, is just by doing that every couple of weekends. We get together and do that, and it's a good time. And I'm not a person who tends to sit down and watch something by myself a lot anymore. I'm either working on something or trying to convince myself that I'm relaxing. Or I'm playing some like video game, like I'll play video games at the end of the day or something, but I don't actually just sit down and like watch stuff a lot. Single season self-contained story. Oh, so quick is what I'm hearing. Can I please get a shiny Froakie? Corvus Squire and a T-pose. Boom, boom. Dee-da-dee-da-do-da-do. Guys, we're so low on eggs. Also, I missed like 2. I'll put it to 250. Then I gotta collect eggs. Collecting eggs is not fun. I should have collected. I meant to actually bring my Switch with me yesterday when I left the house and like just have it collecting eggs. But I didn't think about the fact that I was gonna stream until this morning. I just decided it. But whatever eggs I'm collecting, I will collect throughout the day today on autopilot, and that way, hopefully next stream, I won't have any egg collection going on, because there's nothing really fun about it. And I tried to, like, set up some, like, some cool, it's kind of thriller, so not exactly relaxing. Good binge material. That's all that's the important part. If it's a good binge, I'm in. I get so obsessed with whatever content I'm watching, I will just want to keep watching and watching and watching. I think that's my thing. I don't watch a lot, but when I do get hooked on something, I like don't want to stop. That was a laggy spike. They also have a name for that. It's called lag spike. Wow. Come on. Okay, I'm not gonna whine every time I don't get a shiny. We just gotta go with the flow. It'll come. Eventually. I did miss have you shiny hunted both sweet? I tried Applin once and did not succeed. But Applin is a cool one. I want the green apple. Like, that's just cool to me. It's like a very practical, like, oh yeah, it's like a different apple. And it's the apple Pokemon. What method do you use? For the apple, I did this. I think I did a sandwich and then I had Miraidon. I found this method on like YouTube where Miraidon will automatically hit between two trees. And that it was working pretty well as far as just like Applin encounters, but I didn't get a shiny Applin from it. But I mean, it was like doing what it was supposed to do. I just didn't get lucky. Yo, this Lechonk is so cute. He was so excited. He just wants to see a shiny just like me. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh! Who let them cook? Nice visual glitch. 2 Applins and 2 sandwiches. Yeah, I think you did steal my luck. I think somebody stole my luck and they threw it in the ocean because you see how many shinies I have in my box? I was cooking on shinies until I started hunting that score bunny. Like, I was actually going nuts on it. And then just gone. Now I'm on my second egg hunt where I haven't gotten crap. Lechonka's favorite Gen 9? That's super valid. Lechonk is based. Also has a cool shiny. That pink. Basically every pink shiny is a good shiny, let's be real. That's how, like, literally automatic good shiny is just make it bright pink. Like, and I'm like, ha ha ha, whoa, that's cool, it's pink. Like, so free. Somebody should tell the designers of Pokemon that. Let them know. They're like, hey, you don't gotta, like, make it bad. Just make it pink. Every trash design just be like, but what if it was pink, though? I'm just saying. It's not a bad idea. It'd certainly be better. Imagine Gengar, but bright pink instead of his garbage off purple shiny. I don't know why I pointed to this as if it's a shiny Gengar. There it is. Gengar. Do 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 da 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 da. 2 more eggs, including this one. I don't want to collect eggs. There's nothing fun about that. Ugh. I think this is going to be the last egg I hatch today. Because I don't want to... I have to go around in... I have somewhere to be in around 30 minutes. And that's like the collection span. And I'm not just going to collect eggs and get off stream. So I think that's where I'm going to end the stream today. It's a little short. I want to shoot for like a goal of 2-hour streams to start. We're at an hour and a half. It's not great as far as my goal, but we had a really good stream. I enjoyed chatting with all of you. Thank you everyone who came out. I will very, very likely be streaming tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed. Watch for a pre-scheduled little stream. I'll make sure to schedule it and whatnot beforehand, so you kind of know when I'm going live. But it'll probably be around the same time frame. So I will see you tomorrow if you're there. Thank you. I appreciate the subscribe. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. I will see you whenever I see you.